Jimmy, what's up?
I just got a note from Steve. I'll happily take the Panicky Pete beating instead of the Steve's douche beating. Well, how about
He's got a choice. Steve the Panicky Pete douche.
Yeah. Well, no, Jimmy went to see, Diana Ross last night?
Oof.
Yes.
And that's why we thought you weren't going to make it.
Fabulous.
All the way down there in Atlantic City with a big snowstorm hitting the East Coast. We're like, I don't think Jimmy's going to make it in today.
She was,
You went, that's why you was in Atlantic City?
yes, I was working in Pennsylvania, and I'm like, I'm an hour and a half from this. Of course, I like Diana Ross, so I wanted to go see her. So we went down to
Do you really like Diana Ross,
yeah,
or were you hoping to get a picture?
I didn't even try to get a picture. I didn't call the promoter or anything.
You really didn't try to get a picture?
You would always want a picture, but I made no effort.
Right.
No, I love Diana
I was
Ross.
convinced when I heard you were going to go see Diana Ross. I'm like, he just wants a picture.
Nah, I like her, but not enough to on a school night go down to 2.5 hours away.
Right.
They should start making film with Norton already in it. Just when you take a picture and Norton's just in, he's just in a picture already. He just has a picture of everybody.
I didn't get it though with her. I didn't try to.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going to get
That's a tough one.
backstage. I'm not involved in her world. I don't know anybody she knows. But
And you bought a ticket, or you called in a favor?
they gave me one because I'm there next week. So they were cool. They gave me a room and a ticket. And
Did you really like the concert?
amazing. She was. I can't tell. It's like a rock concert. She's an animal. She's almost 70 years old.
She's doing
you're a
dance
gay
moves
man.
like Beyonce?
She cannot dance for any, and she's got the only gay people in the world who can't dance are her fans. The worst dancing people on the entire planet right
It's
there.
one
All
big,
gay.
what is it, a 2-hour sing-along? Because, I mean, is there one song she actually sings where people don't know the words?
Like 2 new ones maybe, but aside from that.
Stupid new songs.
You was by yourself?
No, I went with my girlfriend, and we fought all day, and we didn't speak for 7 hours. So we both were sitting there watching a legend. It was like Flight of the Conchords. Like, nobody looks at each other. We were all just kind of staring straight ahead in alternative fashion. It was really irritating.
So you guys didn't even make up before the concert?
No.
Are you still fighting?
Probably,
What happened?
What happened?
We just don't get along anymore. It's not even...
Anymore?
Anymore?
no.
You guys were in love last week.
I'm saying, like, I even said to her, like, as much as I'd like to blame it all on her, it's like I know that she's not so completely nuts that she's 100% wrong. It's just we just miss each other. It's one of those things where we just pass each other. I don't know how it happened. So, but the concert was lovely, and I got a little bit of camera footage of gay people dancing. They need rock concert security because they were running right up to the stage and just taking pictures of her, and the guys like kind of go back.
Right.
You know, at rock concerts they grab you and throw you out.
Oh, yeah.
was
Right on
really
your
nice.
ass.
So there's a bunch of gay people and us. It was nice.
And a long ride back to New York without talking?
Well, not talking pleasantly.
Oh, really?
That was awful.
Just nipping at each other? Nip, nip.
Or full-fledged argument.
Hey, Norton, how come you don't exercise your better than her muscles more often?
I you can't do it in a relationship. I mean, your friends can tell you to do that, but in a relationship, you're like, you know how it is, man. You're like, it was just, I don't know. I wanted to punch the windshield out. I told her that. I'm like,
You just like drama.
I can't do it anymore.
You just like drama. Just stop.
I don't like drama. I'm too old. I'm 40.
You do like drama. You're arguing with. You're better than that. You're selling out the Borgata next week, and you're having a punch the window argument. Like, what is the matter with you?
Well, I wasn't arguing with my agent.
But that's what I'm saying. You're like, gosh darn it. Why don't you explaining life to your girl? It's just
Jimmy likes being in love.
He does.
He wants
He
a
does.
girlfriend,
He
and
likes
he takes it very seriously. So
we all do, but just,
no, you don't. You're in your own
absolutely
world. You're from
take
another
it
planet.
seriously,
He does in his own way.
But yeah, I do. I do take it seriously. Just I hate to see suffering.
Yeah,
Especially when Norton is like selling out the place with Diana Ross. Are you performing in the same place she was?
No, I did that room with Attell. We did one show there. No, I'm doing the music box. She did the events.
But you're still doing so. It's the difference between the Madison Square Garden with 25,000 and the other one. It's that it's still major.
It's a great gig.
I mean,
but
it's still Atlantic City, the Vegas of the
Jimmy's
East Coast.
downplaying. It's a big room, man.
Yeah,
and he
dude.
sold out 3 shows down there.
Yeah, but Miss Ross
Hey,
one big sellout.
Miss Ross, you call
She's
her.
wonderful, man.
How does that one woman sneak into? I'm always curious about that. How does the one woman sneak into the like? You guys are famous and Norton's famous. How does that one girl be the one when it's so many? How does that one end up the one that's your woman that you're going to deal with all the nonsense? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my girl, I'm like that, because she hung around so long, you know, she's just there.
She's just there. Is that how she did it?
She wouldn't go, you know what I mean? But how does...
The key is to find one where there's no nonsense, Patrice. Or less nonsense.
I have nonsense. It's like I can't.
You have
help it.
nonsense.
But
I don't have
nonsense.
But how does she squeeze in to? How does she squeeze in?
She's the funniest person. She honestly, God, she makes me laugh. She's guy funny. I honestly can tell you,
Impossible.
No, she's really
She
funny.
really makes me
Gotta
laugh.
give her credit. She is really
She
funny.
Really?
dude, she makes
Just
me laugh.
hanging out. She's a funny girl, man.
Really hard. Like, and not polite, my girlfriend laughs, but like for real laughs. Like,
Really?
Yeah. And that was what we became friends for 3 years. We were friends for a long time, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you were friends for a minute.
She was one of my best friends, yeah, for a long time.
For a minute.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jimmy, I also heard that you might have had a dream last night. Or was it 2 nights ago?
Oh, yeah, no, 2 nights. Oh, yeah, I told Steve, remind me. I had a dream that I had a threesome. This is absolute truth with her and Tom Chiasano.
What does that mean?
First of all, that's not a threesome. You and Tom Giasano pulled a train on your girl. Holy moly.
Quickly for the newbies, Tom Chiasano, he's 60. He's the GM of the station here in New York City. Worked a very long time with Howard Stern, and you had a threesome in your dream.
I bet he had his
Tom
suit jacket,
Chiasano.
all his suit tops, his tie, and everything was on. Just his pants was off, but he had his tie and everything else.
I just picture the scene from Office Space with Lumbergh, like having sex with the guy's girlfriend that he met over at the restaurant. Yeah, holding her ankles and drinking coffee. Yeah. Hey, are those TPS reports in? And they're showing him just kind of banging her.
I wish I had a better. It was a very brief dream. It was. Let's just say
You don't need a better story. That alone is.
You was playing Ring Around the Rosie with
No, we didn't.
Tom.
All we did was this. She in the dream. Let's say she was laying on her back. Tom was doing something. Let's just say he was making her feel very good, and I was kissing her, and that was the whole dream.
You was being loving while old Tom was smashing the yams.
Yeah, and he kept talking to her like in boring, like regular guy talk. Like, all right, I'm going to do this right now, and he was just like talking like we're talking right now, and it was nothing sexy about it.
Did he make her do commercial reads?
Did he wipe his mouth with his tie?
Oh my God! Oh. Why would you dream that? What kind of Freudian something is that?
I don't know.
Did he try to figure out how he could bring a sponsor into the whole situation?
Oh.
You know, we could sponsor this.
Did he push the dump button?
It looked like a lemon party with one chick.
Didn't that wake you up, though? There are dreams that happen where I wake up instantly.
Wake up like it's in the movies.
Yeah, I don't want to. Somehow my brain knows I don't want to deal with this, and I wake up instantly.
I don't remember what woke me up, but it was that was as far as the sex went. Was he was doing that, and I was making out with her, and then I wish I could remember more of what he was saying in the dream because it was completely mechanical sexual stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't sexy
That's
at
so
all.
odd.
Yeah.
Get on with this. I got a golf at 12.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stuff like that.
Get on with it.
It was quick.
Or making golf innuendo jokes about your girl. It's quite a few you could use, you know. Grab his putter.
Oh, God.
Something about the 18th hole.
Norton looks disturbed by that, too. Like, he looks like he's thinking about why did he actually had that dream about that.
Well, he's going to yell at her now.
Huh?
I wonder if I'm a cuckold. I want the boss to have
You're a
girls.
dream cuckold.
Do bring up that word a lot, Jimmy. I never knew the word until I started hanging out with you, so.
I've been kind of liking those movies.
The dream cuckold. Da 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 da.
You know what a cuckold? You know what a cuckold is, right? Where you sit there and watch your girl get railed, basically, by somebody else.
Yeah, I know what a cuckold is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy has.
I didn't know
brought
what
that
it
to
was,
his
but
attention.
Yeah.
Without you getting any action,
Wait,
right?
so you
just sit there and
you watch these type of films?
Lately, I have been. Yeah.
What, cuckold films?
Are they believable? Because I imagine a lot of those are just.
Some are. A lot of times.
How do you know they're believable?
Well, just because I think that the way the girl's reacting to the guy, like if it's a hardcore film by actors, it doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
But when it's an average-looking girl and just a guy who's packing,
Yeah.
like, to me, I like that because that's like a girl who's like humiliating her husband. It's like a lot of times the guy just sits there and all she's doing is talking to the guy. She's like, what a real man. It's like, I like the girl acting like such a slut.
Here comes Hot Pants right here.
There he is.
Is it kind of creepy to see?
Yeah, is it weird to look at him now after that
Look
dream?
where the mic started at.
Tom Chiasano.
Yeah.
Was there anything that stimulated this, or was it?
I don't know what happened. It was a weird, but it was a very brief thing, and it was only that. I just woke up right after that, and I told her about it. We kind of had a laugh about it.
I bet it's 9.
Does Tom look good naked?
She didn't. No, he wasn't. He, honest to God, was dressed. He was dressed like that.
Of course he would
Yeah,
be.
with his pants, just his pants off.
Right.
And my
Not
girl,
even his pants off, just a zipper down.
Just a zipper down.
Yeah.
And that old man 8 coming out.
Oh, Jesus.
Just that Viagra 8.
I think what Jimmy was describing, though.
By the way, it's an old man 9.
I bet it is.
I think what Jimmy was describing, though, was the fact that wasn't even being used.
no, not
Right?
at all. Not at
yeah.
all.
Tom was doing stuff where perhaps his braces would have had to have been cleaned out afterwards. That's all.
Yeah, it was very, very.
Yeah,
Calling you-
taking care of business.
Calling you young fella.
Young fella.
And you're sitting there watching.
I was just kissing her. I don't know what it means. Honest to God, that's the whole dream.
Wow.
Nothing else happened. You and I certainly didn't interact.
Oh, God.
There was none of that, like, you really want your job stuff happening.
It basically means you would sacrifice your girl for a raise. It's
I bet you that is psychology-wise.
Something
I bet you.
Definitely something like that going on.
Yeah.
She didn't know who Tom. She didn't know. She's like, Tom, do I meet him? And she's like, was he the guy that we went out with? I'm like, no, that was Eric Logan. I'm sure they'll be like,
Yeah.
the murder happens. I'm sure he'll be banging him in a dream.
You just
Tell me
want
meant to
Tom.
be dreaming about
You
it.
want Tom to notice you. I analyze dreams. I'm a dream reader now. I'm not, but
Oh, you are.
But you just want Tom to notice you, no matter what.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, a little
So,
more
look,
recognition.
Jimmy,
Look,
one
Tom-
vision, I notice Jimmy all the time.
Thank you. They call me the live read kid.
Yes.
All right, all right, Tom.
Well,
thank
you for
Tom.
including me in your after-work life.
Thank you thanks for doing a good job on her.
How about those Rangers, Tom? Huh? Islanders are on a little roll, my man. I should have taken that bet. Should have taken that bet.
Tom's music is hilarious. The dead people.
Oh, it's just all now taps and funeral music.
Let me bring everyone on board. Tom,
Terrible.
Tom thinks we need more sounds on this show, so there you go. He gets his
his own
special
music.
sounds every time he comes in now. All right, we got to take a break.
Boards are not enough.
No.
No, we got to take a break. Listen, we're going to talk some football after the break.